a Lombardi Trophy for Los Angeles, 23-20 in Super Bowl 56. The Los Angeles Rams are world champions. Burrow to throw for it. He's hit. He's hit. He's sacked. He throws it away. Rings for the Rams. A Lombardi Trophy for Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Rams are world champions.
City champion. Love it.
We officially did it. Thank you to the Rams. What is up, my Ramilia fans of the Los Angeles Rams? How's everybody doing on this Friday? Sorry for the delay. Got off of work and I'm still setting up everything. It takes a while. So here's updated information. So if you notice, I've been AOL on the community posts. I haven't done a live in a little bit, too, videos in a while this week either. But my phone fell and I can't see the bottom part. So I have to turn the phone around and I have to plug it in and it lights up and I'm able to use half of it. I already have I set up a replacement. And so that's what's going on. It's so annoying. And so I never realized how much I use my phone to set up my stream for my lives. And then I go on the computer after I set it up on my phone and they work together. So that's what's gone on. So even doing the StreamYard alert today, just using my phone, I had to I think that's the right button with the with the stick and and I was like, no, not that one. Okay, go back, take that out. But anyway, just to give you a little glimpse into the life of trying to stream with your phone jacked up. And it's just so much easier to be, let me set up my live and then I can go in and put the videos into the queues and everything. But yes, indeed, that's where we're at. So the Rams re-signed DeMarcus Robinson 1 year, $5 million a year for this year coming up. And that's a really great bargain. And then we put Ronnie, the Rivers Runs Deep, as a restricted free agent, so if somebody was to offer him something, we get some compensation. He's a restricted free agent. And we have a bunch of coaches taking spots on our team, and we'll get to that. That's when I dropped my phone. Right when it happened, I was tweeting out, or not tweeting, but I was gonna set up the community post for YouTube of the coaches that are in here now, and boom, there goes my phone. I didn't even get a chance to finish it. So there it is. But thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate each one of you guys. It's been a while. Here is my banner. There we go. And we'll get to the phones. If you guys want to get to the phones, I see my guy David Corona in here, and I was able to text Stockton. And there was something else I wanted to do real quick. Hold on 1 second. Just give me 1 second. It really sucks that I have to do it like this, man. Hold on. Let me there was something that you know what I know I could do. Hold on. Give me un momento. Well, un momento. Hold on. There was a little clip that I wanted to show you guys, and I just get a kick out of it because we talk about the Rams and the Niners, and they're so, both sides, both fandoms, talk smack about each other, and they can't stand the two teams. But it's funny because now um, the faithful to the Bay Niner fans that are Dodger fans are now go LA. Faithful to the Bay, they say. Okay. It's that time of year again. I'm looking for the clip real quick. It was a funny clip. Hold on, dang it. That's what sucks about not having my phone ready to go, because these clips I could just add them real quick. And but that's just hilarious to me. Faithful to the Bay. Well, who's your baseball team? Oh, the Dodgers. Just make it the hat trick. You already like the Lakers too. Just do it. Do it. Oh man. Hold on 1 second. Don't tell me it's not here. Hold on, just give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. Pardon me. Pardon me. Do you have any gray poupon? But that's a great signing of DeMarcus Robinson back. He's basically what Ben Skoranek, we were hoping for Skoranek to be, a great third option. Even though DeMarcus Robinson has more years and he's been in the league for a while, he's got really good speed, good quickness, more surer hands than Ben Skoranek. And so I like him as the third wide receiver. And most likely, if everything goes right, we draft some guys. We get maybe a Brian Burns on the edge or somebody else, and to help out with the pieces that we need. He could be holding up a Lombardi this year. Honestly, we can win the Super Bowl. What I saw in this last Super Bowl with Brock Purdy not playing very good at all for most of the game again, Mahomes struggling at times. They're both gonna. Well, the KC Chiefs will improve. They'll get some guys to help, but with Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, DeMarcus Robinson, Davis Allen, Tyler Hunter's going to be there. Higbee will get better. I'll get back in the fold as we go. See who we're going to. Maybe we'll get a speed burner wide receiver, add a safety, and in the draft, just more tools in the cupboard, so to speak. We can win the Super Bowl this next year coming up. So we're back. The Super Bowl window is kicked wide open. With the NFC going to be a little bit better, but it's not going to be formidable. I can see us winning the Super Bowl next year, and Matthew Stafford winning an MVP, because he's the guy that stirs the drink, and I really can see it. But hold on, just 1 second. I'm almost there. Hold on. Do. Yeah, this is really hindering me not having my phone fully visual. Yeah, give me just a couple more seconds here. Hold on. Forget it. It's taking too long, and I forgot about the clip when I came on. That's okay. It's not a big deal. All right, let's get into the chat. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you guys. Missed you guys. Working a lot, getting that money going. My guy Jacques 42. What's up, Rudy? Bang bang. Bang bang. Second place, gang. 2 minutes, 15 minutes. My guy Derek Roto. What up, Rudy? Drop the link so we can talk. We'll do that in a second. Carcast, Rudy, how you doing? Carcast, how you doing, man? How you doing? Props to you. SoCal, let me catch up real quick. SoCal fan, Rudy. Did you see that video of O'Carnell? Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Let me get my guys in here. Hold on 1 second. I'll drop the link for you guys. That's the one I was talking about. I recorded it on my phone, but because it's so hard to maneuver with a half a screen, like I said, I dropped my phone, so I got half a screen. So the bottom part is very important. I know that you can go like this, but some features don't work, and you can't see it. You got to go the other way, and it's a hassle, man. I can't even make my funny pictures on the fly with the stick, with the you know what I'm talking about, this thing here, my note stick. But let's see. Let's get the call-in link. If you guys want to call in, you don't have to use your camera. You can you can just use the avatar. If you put no camera, you can do it that way. It'll just show an avatar. But also too, it's okay to try to keep the cussing down and no personal attacks. Anyone in the chat, just about the teams. It's okay to light kitty rib each other, but that's all. We're here to have fun. We don't get paid to like the players do. We love our teams, but that's all it is. It's just sports. So let's get the call-in link in here, and here we go. I already said I need to know how you don't think Aaron Donald is washed. He's not washed. I don't understand. But listen, there's no reason to argue. You have your point. But Aaron Donald is a top 5 defensive player in the league. He's not washed, man. Honestly, he's not. But that's okay. I mean, there's no I can say, well, Bosa's washed. What did he do in the Super Bowl? Right? Bosa, even Grant Cohn, who I get a crack out of, was saying how Bosa didn't have great stats after getting that big contract, and he didn't go into training camp and all that, and they even got Chase Young to help him so he can start getting double teamed, and he didn't have a really great year, honestly, and he's in his prime. But yep. Let's see. Sky says LA Rams, yes indeed. SoCal says, nice hoodie, Rudy. Where did you get it? Oh, I got that on Fanatics, I think. I got it on Fanatics. What's up, David?
What's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, man. I haven't been around lately. I've just been working, and I don't know if you saw I dropped my phone.
Yeah, I see it, man. You need to get a new phone.
Well, the good news is I still have the insurance. People always say, why do you pay for the insurance? Well, in case I drop the damn thing like I did, but also if I lose it. I got Spectrum, which is like watered down Verizon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not, to me, I think they put us second class citizens, and the Verizon customers get the better towers. Verizon's not the same.
I know you're talking about Nick Bosa right now, but you see how many holding penalty flags they didn't call?
Yeah. Well, I'm just talking about because my guy CarCast keeps saying that Aaron Donald's washed, and I'm like, he's not washed. He's not Aaron Donald from 4 or 5 years ago, but in a playoff setting. But even with a regular season, he's still a top 5 defensive player. You still have to double team. I mean, if he's washing, that means he'd get a single blocks every game, and he doesn't. But he's still got 8 sacks, and that's pretty good considering
Nick Bosa had more sacks than him, no?
No, yeah, but see, this year was he sacrificed his stats because all these young guys, he's going to get double, triple teamed, and Kobe Turner and the young guys, even Bobby Brown III was able to get in there and learn from that. Bobby Brown III's a little older, but Byron Young, all the young guys. So he sacrificed his stats and still got 8 sacks. And there was a couple too, honestly. He missed a couple against and that happens to everybody, but a couple in the Ravens game. The speeder Lamar Jackson, he's just like, oops, there he goes. And a couple of those he had them. And the same thing against who else was it? Who else was it? I can't remember who else, but there was I think it was in the Packer game too. I can't remember who it was, but I think the Cardinals game. I can't remember. Yeah, there was a couple games where he just couldn't. He was just about. He didn't take the right angle, and they got away from him because the other guys aren't getting very much progression up the field, and so they didn't. He didn't get them. But yeah, he's not washed, but he's not prime Aaron Donald. But he's still one of the best players in the league when it comes to that. But CarCast is funny though. It's funny that every time we get, like when we got Von Miller, he's washed. And then we got OBJ, he's washed.
Yeah, but done nothing. He hasn't done nothing with Buffalo.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And then he had that domestic incident with whatever happened. I don't even know. I don't even pay attention to that. But that sucks that stuff happens. But yeah, he followed the bag of money and he got paid.
Oh yeah, watching the Laker game right now.
Oh man, and they're on my damn nerves.
53. They lost yesterday, man. They got 53-46 right now.
Yeah, yesterday I didn't even watch the game. I had to work, and then by the time the game was on, I was doing something else, and they looked like
you didn't want to watch that game anyways.
They were hitting those threes early on, different guys, and they were keeping up. Curry was going off, fucking hitting every three in sight, and they were staying with them.
But LeBron James didn't play.
He didn't play, but they were staying with them. But what I don't like is there's nobody. You always have to have a mean guy. There's no mean guy that knocks somebody down within the rules. You're not going to go. I saw a bunch of them driving right to the hole, and Anthony Davis is like this, like covering his head, like knock his ass down, go for the block, and show a presence. But that's not the kind of player he is. So to me, we need a bruiser.
Yeah,
we need a bruiser because these guys are going right to the bucket. Yesterday. What's that?
My brother went to a hockey game yesterday.
Oh, did he? How was that?
He said it was fun, but they lost. The Kings.
Yeah, that's another one of my teams. I'm like, chijole. They changed the coach not too long ago.
We got the same teams. It's that one thing.
The coach. Yeah, except for you're talking about the football team. Yeah, man, you just got to move over to the good side of the force.
Nah.
No, I don't blame you because once you have your team, and I was gonna joke with OJ Carnal is same thing with Niner sickness. The Rams weren't in the market for 20 years, and so Niner fans became Dodger fans, and Dodger fans became Niner fans because the Rams weren't here. But it's funny though, because they have that saying, the faithful to the Bay, and then they're like, "Go LA," when it's Lakers, Dodgers, and Kings.
Yep.
But yeah,
I've been a Dodger fan and a Laker fan and a Kings fan.
But like I couldn't do that though. For me, like even if let's say I couldn't follow. I don't know. If I've always lived in Southern California, I couldn't be a fan of a NoCal team. I don't know.
My cousin say she said Puka should have won the MVP. I said sorry, he didn't.
Well, I think you're talking about the basketball?
Nah, Puka for you guys.
Oh, you're talking about for the rookie of the year, the rookie the year. Well, I mean, in this case, I don't have any problem with them giving it to CJ Stroud. But since it's a quarterback and a wide receiver, why not have Olroys? Because they're two different positions.
That's why I was telling her.
Yeah, they should just do that because why not hype up both guys? I know they wanted.
You know what? They should do like one quarterback, one receiver, one defense guy, one offense, and one kicker. All rookie of the years. They should do that.
I think so because you can't CMC it's not going to win MVP because they always give it to a quarterback. Why not have a quarterback award and have a MVP? Have it be different. Have the best quarterback of the league award or whatever you call it. Because it always goes to the quarterback.
Yeah,
it always does. But yeah, it's crazy how that works. But the problem that I have is I know that the NFL is and the NBA does the same thing. The NFL is hyping up the Texans, and they deserve it because they had a great season. DeMarcus, what's his name? What's your defensive coordinator again?
Steve Ward.
No, the Texans coach. DeMeco Ryans. Yeah. He deserves everything. He got him in the playoffs and everything. But the Will Anderson Jr. should not have won the award over Kobe Turner. I mean, David, forget that he's a Ram. Will Anderson Jr. had less sacks, less tackles, everything across the board was less than Kobe Turner, and they gave him the award for D-Roy. That does not make no sense at all. I mean, even if it was a Niner, I would be saying, I'd be laughing like, oh, that's what you get. But if whoever it is, if you have better stats than the other guy all the way across the board, and I think now they're saying, oh, it's because Aaron Donald, he was next to him. Okay, well, he doesn't get a lot of Aaron Donald didn't get a lot of praise this year, except for the All Pro and Pro Bowl. But the Pro Bowl is such a joke all the way around. Do you know that they put Matthew Stafford in the Pro Bowl? He missed a game. He had 3,900 and some yards and I think it's 22 touchdowns, something like that, right? And so Cooper Kupp didn't play all that time. It was basically the Puka show. And then DeMarcus Robinson made a presence. But in the Super Bowl year, when he threw 41 touchdowns, Matthew Stafford made the Pro Bowl this year with those stats, right? And in the Super Bowl year, Matthew Stafford threw 41 touchdowns, 17 picks, almost 5,000 yards. No Pro Bowl. No Pro Bowl. So that's why
he doesn't want to go to that anyways.
No, but I mean, it's a joke. How does this year Matthew Stafford make the Pro Bowl, but not that year? Because we didn't have a running game. He had to force the ball to the receivers a lot of times. So he got on a spurt where he was throwing picks. And so, but still, I mean, it's crazy that a guy can throw 41 touchdowns, win the NFC West, and almost 5,000 yards, and you don't make the Pro Bowl? Really? And then this year,
he should have made it.
That's so crazy. And the same thing used to happen with Henry Ellard, one of the Rams receivers from back in the day, number 80. He when he retired, check this out, David. When he retired, he was third in the all-time list of receiving, behind, I think it was Jerry Rice, of course, number one. And I don't remember who was number two. Is James Lofton up there? I don't know. Maybe James Lofton. Somebody like that. Henry Ellard was number 3 on the all-time list when he retired in receiving yards. Flash forward to all these years later. Now you got a bunch of logjam at receivers. But when he retired, he was the third best all-time receiver, and still no Hall of Fame call.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy because now it's a passing league. It's different. But how the hell do you retire and you're third on the all-time receiving list, and you don't? And he even made it the Pro Bowl one year as a kick returner. And then you see a guy like Devin Hester make the Pro Bowl, and I'm just like, what the hell?
I know. I know the Chiefs picked up a kicker from Buffalo today.
Oh, they did.
Yep.
Shit. That's crazy.
Yep.
But that's crazy. But I want to ask you, guys, if you guys want to come in the chat, here's the link again. I want to just show you a picture. I had to bust the balls of my own guys. What are you doing to my two guys? Check this out. You guys probably seen this. So they have AD and Cooper Kupp dressed like the Beverly Hillbillies, and it's a GQ. It's a GQ. That's a GQ photo shoot. The guy designed those clothes, and I tweeted something like, "What did you do to my guy AD and Kupp? Give me 5 minutes, and I'll go to the Goodwill, and I can have my own line." That's so horrible. I mean, that's supposed to be in style. What the hell? That's a GQ spread that he has for that. That's crazy, man. That is so crazy. Oh man. So what do you think, man? What do you think about the Lakers? You're just gonna we're gonna trade LeBron and or sign Bronny when he comes out?
He's not going nowhere.
What's up, SM?
I've been watching the last 2 Dodger games. They won 14-1 yesterday, and I think they won 2-1 today. Freddie Freeman hit a home run today.
Oh shit! There you go. Here we go. Yeah. Speaking of the Dodgers, check this clip out real quick.
Dile, buenos días.
Buenos días.
Dodgers. Sí, buenos días, fanáticos.
¿Fanático?
Sí, fanáticos. Fans.
¿Fanático?
Fanáticos.
Buenos días, fanático.
Sí. Llama. Hey. Buenos días. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
There you go. Buenos días, people.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's funny, but that's good camaraderie. I like how they're playing. You know, they're real loose and everything, and they got a lot of pressure on them to win. But I'm glad they're both in LA, and
They had so many people to go watch Otani, and he doesn't even stop by, sign autographs. Oh man, I don't know about that guy,
oh,
man.
he doesn't.
I haven't seen him sign yet.
He needs to do that, and some of it too is the free agent, his agent. Don't sign it because then you can sell it. You know, you can make more money. That kind of BS.
Yeah. So at least say hi to the fans. At least, you know what I mean. He just walks by.
Yeah, hopefully he'll as he gets more used to the Dodgers and stuff, and hopefully he'll change his tune on that.
Yeah.
Because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar used to be that way too.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, he didn't talk to the media members, and he didn't really talk to fans. He was kind of like shy, kind of and kind of awkward, and so hopefully it's something like that too.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about them getting rid of your of the Niners defensive coordinator Wilkes?
You know what, man? They should give him one more year, see what he could do. But yeah. I heard Pete Carroll might come in.
That's what and Belichick, that's.
I think I would take Pete Carroll over Belichick.
I don't know if Belichick would be willing to work under Kyle Shanahan.
Nah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, so we did re-sign DeMarcus Robinson, and what's funny is even though the Kansas City Chiefs won, they could have used him in the Super Bowl. He's really good, man. I heard of him before, but the more watching him, I was like, this guy's pretty good. He's kind of like a poor man's OBJ out there. Our third wide receiver, he can do end arounds and jet plays, and he's good getting open when the other twos are being covered, and he has some good body balance on the sideline and hands. It was really good signing that guy. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And then we have let's see. Let me just I have you on here too. Let me just do my show here. So we have the competition committee's newest members, Sean McDermott and Sean McVay, the two Seans. So they'll be in charge.
They used to work before, no?
I don't remember, but Kyle.
It was Kyle.
They should have put Kyle in there since he didn't know I don't know for sure, but the reports were that he didn't know the overtime rules. Kyle, since you don't know the overtime rules, you're going to be part of the committee.
Man, fucking bull. He didn't know the overtime rule. He's an idiot.
But honestly, too, if I was Kyle, I would have said, you know what, man, I wanted the ball, and we were trying to get a touchdown because it don't matter what they do as long as we get a touchdown, we're good.
Nah, I'll give it to KC first.
But they kept saying because of the defense and all that was tired and all that,
Oh, the defense was tired.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. But he made different. His problem is he made different excuses or answers and different reporters, different excuses, or he can't. The next day he had something else. Just say that was my choice. I already thought we were going to get a touchdown, and it wouldn't have mattered what KC did because I was that confident in my play calling and in my quarterback and my running back in CMC. I thought we can get a touchdown. That's all you have to say.
And go for a 4th and 3.
Yeah, that was another thing. 4th and 3, idiot. Man.
Fucking idiot.
I mean, honestly, I don't know how good Debo could throw or CMC could throw, but why don't you just put Debo out in the slot, coming across the field, and give the ball to CMC? Everybody be going to him, and then just have him throw the ball to Debo. A play like that where it's going to be wide open. What's up, Kenneth?
They didn't have a Kittle out there. They didn't have I think Debo was not out there. I think both of them went back to the locker room.
Oh shit! Was when he messed up his shoulder?
Yeah, both of them.
That's crazy.
Hey,
No, Kittle with the shoulder and Debo with the hamstring.
Sheesh.
what's up, you guys?
What's up, Kenneth?
Yeah. Hey. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah. Okay. Just real quick. With the situation with Kyle Shanahan, they even gave him an out and said, well, was the reason why you opted to get the ball first was because, your defense had been on the field, and he didn't even. He could have said, yeah. That's why I did it. Yeah, good one. Yeah. Nah, he didn't do that. He told him, he said, yeah, because I wanted the ball third.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, because that shows that he didn't know the rule, right? Because he figured that even if they scored, he possibly can get it back again.
Yeah, he didn't know the rules. I mean, it's funny. You see all the little videos of what's the fullback name? Chris Jack. I don't know what the guy's name is.
Juice check.
Yeah,
or something
Juice.
Like that.
Yeah. Or he's literally saying, "Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. If even before a touchdown, they get the ball back. That's sad, man. That's really sad.
They're dumb. That's why.
You know what?
Hey, really, I'll be back right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get my charger.
Okay. Well, what do you think? What do you think about the Rams for this season, man? I think
I'm so stoked for the Rams, man. And I mean, I think I'm a big sports fan. It's rare that you see a team in this kind of position. I mean, first they hit on so many draft picks last year, right? They had a good team that over delivered, and then they have cap space too. They're the second youngest team in the NFL to the Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
I mean,
and you know what? What I was looking forward to is if we could have got past Detroit. It's over, coulda, woulda, shoulda. But this is what I was looking forward to, and me and Stockton talked about it. If we were to be able to get past Detroit, if we could have scored in the red zone. Forget about the calls for a second. The referees do that. If we could have scored one time in the red zone, the 3 times that we were there, we win that game. If we could have got past Detroit, then we could have beat any of it ended up being Tampa Bay. We would have beat Tampa Bay, most likely. We would have faced the Niners. And imagine Brock Purdy struggling and Matthew Stafford focused and ready to dealing, man. And we're able to run the ball. It could have been the Rams and Matthew Stafford against the Chiefs.
Yeah. That would have been awesome.
I mean,
that would have been stupendous.
People are sleeping on the Rams because, they made the playoffs. Wow, this Ram team, they got a lot of young guys that have their eyes wide open, right? So this 1 year was important to make the playoffs right off the bat because now they're hungry. They don't want to. They don't want to go out of the playoffs. So it was helpful, but with these veterans that we have. The Rams were dangerous, man. If we could have got past that Lions game, Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp and Ernest Jones and Fuller in the backfield, and this coach, they know what they're doing, man. They could have made the Super Bowl this year. They could have if we would have got past that damn Lions game, man. And then, but I'm glad the Lions are doing good though. We all root for Goff to do good, He did kind of what he does against the Niners, but it wasn't his fault that the running back fumbled and Josh Reynolds dropped those 2 balls when they were trying to drive. But yeah, man, I'm stoked for this year coming up. I think our Super Bowl window's wide open again. We kicked it wide open, and we keep talking about Brian Burns. Who do you think we might get in the draft?
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I think because of the situation with Stafford and his age, I'd rather see them trade the picks, and get a couple of proven, like everybody's saying, an edge rusher, even a guy from Jacksonville, the guy from Minnesota, an edge rusher and a cornerback, re-sign a Witherspoon, and A kicker. Oh my God, we need a kicker so bad.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, I mean, this. I'm sorry, I'm taking my grandbaby home and getting gas. So,
Oh, you're good, man. Make sure you're safe though. Make sure you pulled over or whatever.
oh no, my wife is
Oh, you're
driving.
putting gas. Okay.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
getting
Good.
gas,
Good.
but my wife is driving, so I'm good, man.
Oh, good.
But yeah, like I said, I'm glad we re-signed Robinson.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, and I ask everybody this. Maybe somebody in the chat can help me out. Why?
Okay.
Why is Tutu Atwell so underutilized? I mean, with all his speed, if nothing else, it seemed like like you were talking about Jared Goff when we had Brandon Cooks and how at least sometimes we would try to take the top off, or even if not that. Hold on one moment, babe. Just hold on one moment. Give me one moment.
There's one thing I want to bring up too while we wait for my brother. So people say the Rams don't got fans, right? The Rams, we're gonna take over your stadium. Well, I want to show something. So for the third straight year in a row, the Rams have outdrawn the Niners. And I mention the Niners because they're our chief rival in the NFC West. In fan attendance, I don't see the Niners here in fan attendance. I see the Cowboys. I see the Eagles. I see the Chiefs.
Wow, that's crazy.
I see the Chargers, but I don't see the Bang Bang faithful fan gang. I'm gonna say it like this, and give me your opinion on this that I have you right now. So here we go. And people, I go back and forth with Rombo Sports and back and forth, and the Rams are trying to rebuild the fandom. The Rams are out of this market for 20 plus years. They're doing a lot of stuff in the community. They're winning. They got to the Super Bowl twice in 7 years. The Super Bowl window's whack open again. I know a lot of Ram fans that do sell their season tickets for the big games to help pay for that expensive PSL and parking pass. I don't like that, but it is a fact. What do you think about that situation with the fans and things like that? Because I wish that they would, for one game against the Niners at SoFi, not sell the tickets, use all your tickets that you buy, because some people have 2 and 3 season tickets for their family members. Sometimes they can't go, or they rather watch it on TV. But you got to get your money back, so they just put it on the NFL thing and let anyone buy it. What do you think about that situation?
You're talking about with the
fans,
the fans, and
yeah,
I mean,
because
you know what?
I know a lot of Ram fans that sell the tickets. They sell their tickets because they want to watch it at home, and they put on the NFL. Instead of making sure it's a Ram fan, which I understand, you got to get your money back, so you don't have time to do stuff. But it sucks because that's one reason why Niner fans get their hands on those tickets. It's because Ram fans sell the tickets. So that's why you look at the fan attendance. We're right there with the top of the league. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, here's my thing, and I think Kroenke said it best, the Rams owner. He said, "You know what? We just got to win, and the more we win, the stronger our fan base will become." And I mean, I'm in LA. I'm starting to see more and more, people representing with Rams gear and stuff like that. We just got to win. I think that's the most important thing. It's funny. I was listening to another podcaster, and he was talking about how the Rams lost their fan base, and he was talking about, I think, when they left to go to he said Anaheim. He said it opened, and then the Raiders came down here, and a lot of people that were Rams fans. I think that when the Raiders came, I think in '82, I know they won a Super Bowl in '83, right? Excuse me. And I think a lot of people became Raiders fans because the Raiders played at the Coliseum. But I do feel that as time goes, the Rams fan base is going to get a lot stronger, and I don't know why I keep sneezing. Excuse me. I'm going on here. I can't stop sneezing. But
okay.
Yeah, I hope that the Rams just need to stay successful, and the fans will come. The fans will
Yeah.
definitely come.
Well, like I remember when you would go to sports bars when they had Chip was it Chip Kelly, whoever Chip Kelly, the Niners had the coach, and you didn't see. I mean, in 2015, 2016. We're talking about the Niners because they're they're talking about taking over stadiums. They wouldn't even sell out their own stadium. The politicians were getting involved. Who owns the Niners stadium, the Levi Stadium. The city of Santa Clara does. That's their stadium. So they were talking about getting involved because they're not doing everything they can to get fans in the seats, and all of a sudden now they're out of the woodwork. So fans can come. We just got to win, like you say. But it's interesting that we're already outdrawing them, and our stadium is bigger than Levi. But I get a kick out of that because we're not even anywhere near what our fan base will be in the next 5 to 10 years, and so we're already outdrawing them. But yeah, I see that too. I see the Rams in the community doing stuff. Little kids with Cooper Cup jerseys, Ram hats, and that way, when the city of Los Angeles, especially the younger generation, think of the Rams, they think of a winning organization. They think of a Cooper Cup, an Aaron Donald, a Matthew Stafford. Now Puka Nacua is taking, the face of the NFL is Puka Nacua right now. And he was everywhere. The Rams weren't even in the Super Bowl, and everybody wanted to interview Puka Nacua. And so, that's what it takes. And Kyron Williams, the same thing. These young cats, this new era of Rams football with Matthew Stafford still there. These young stars, man, it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait because I was there for the bad years, when the Rams left Los Angeles and they went to St. Louis or Anaheim. And but yeah, when the Rams left the LA Coliseum, Carol Rosenblum was the owner, and the LA officials didn't want to do any improvements. So, in my opinion, the Anaheim Stadium move was to get traction for them to move their butt and fix, put in suites, make it more luxurious, because it's been old forever. Even in the 70s, it was old. The LA Coliseum, and he ended up passing away. May he rest in peace. And then his wife, who shall be named, the woman we call shall be nameless, took over, and so that's what happened. That's my opinion on that. And a lot of Ram fans, they were from Los Angeles. Ram fans, depends who you are. They understand that Anaheim is not Los Angeles, but we love our team, so we still went to go see them. So a lot of Ram fans, not that they left, it was twofold. It's because they went to Anaheim. That's one thing. It was a minor irritation, but then the woman who shall be nameless took over the team, and even guys like I think Jackie Slater had to sit out. She wouldn't pay the team. She wouldn't get the team over the hump. That's why an Eric Dickerson got traded.
Yeah, that was a travesty.
And so that's what happened with the fan base. And then when she left Los Angeles to St. Louis, and shout out to our Ram brothers, our Ramelia in St. Louis. It's not their fault. We love them. They're Ram fans as well. And they lost their team like we did. So that's not their fault. But when the Rams won the Super Bowl, she said this comment here. See, I knew it was something like this. Sub paraphrasing. I knew it was a right move to move here or something like that. And we're like, taking the knife out of our back. We still were, it was always loyalty over location. And so a lot of Ram fans after that, what, forget that. I'm not going to follow the team. Or some people didn't follow the team when they left. They were really hurt. And I understand. The same thing with St. Louis fans. A lot of St. Louis fans are now Kansas City Chief fans. But a lot, and also too, the number one thing though, in my opinion, is those old school OG Ram fans that saw the fierce enforcement at the Coliseum with Roman Gabriel. A lot of them passed away. And then their kids and grandkids, there's no Rams here. And so they picked other teams, and so, the Raiders experiment for 14 years failed, and they went back to Oakland, and then they left Oakland again and went to Circus in Las Vegas, and so they're over there in Vegas now. But that Super Bowl, even though they won the Super Bowl, it didn't have any LA roots. That team was not a Los Angeles team. That's Oakland's team. They basically stole the glory from Oakland. That Super Bowl was wonderful for Los Angeles in name only, but they didn't have any Los Angeles roots. The only thing they had was Marcus Allen, and that was about it. I don't know the other of any other players that did. He played for SC, but that didn't have any Los Angeles roots like the Rams. This is the second championship the Rams have won in Los Angeles. The 51 Rams won the World Championship and the NFL Championship. So, yeah, I'm excited about this team, man. I really think the Super Bowl window is wide open. And like I said, Matthew Stafford's older, so we got to make some moves now. But we got to be smart about it with the contract, so that way, hopefully, Stetson Bennett, by the way, too, was my other update. Now that I have you on here too, it looks like Stetson Bennett. We kind of thought so. It looks like he's played his last down for the Rams.
He's gone. He's gone, bro.
And it's unfortunate because I like the kid. I basically, how Brock Purdy played this year, the last 2 years. I pictured Stetson Bennett being like that with these weapons and this coach. Because you look at his games in college, and it's college, it's not pros, but I pictured him running around, but having more confidence, with some swag, and working under Matthew Stafford, learning the tools of the trade, and it just didn't work out. But they haven't mentioned it, but I think he's going to be a casualty. I think they're going to cut him, and we're going to probably draft a quarterback. Or there's a lot of quarterbacks. What do we get? Trey Lance, and let him work under McVay.
What do you think of the chances of keeping Wentz?
I like it, but I hope it's not a situation where anyone that works with Sean McVay. Sean McVay got Baker Mayfield paid. We were hoping to bring him back, but Carson Wentz, he's an NFL starter. If you look around the league, there's not very many good quarterbacks out there. He had his problem. He was going to on his way to winning MVP, and then he got hurt, and then he showed that look how he ran against the Niners. He's mobile, strong arm. I can picture a team offering him a 2-year, 3-year deal to start. So I would love to have him back, man. Hopefully he likes being here with McVay and Stafford, and that would just make us so much stronger, man. We can even rest. Let's say we're in the division hunt and we win the division, because I think the Niners are going to have not a down year, but they're not going to be as good. And that Greenlaw's not going to play for most of the year if he does play, and they're not going to be as good on defense. And who knows if Brock Purdy regresses a little bit, or who knows if they're going to have Ayuk. I can see us winning the division, man. If we are in a situation where we don't need to play the last couple of games, I can see Wentz playing the last few games and sitting down Stafford and have a fresh Stafford for the playoffs. But we'll see, man. I would love to have him back, man. I would love to have him back.
I would love to have him back too. But I guess we'll see. I don't know if oh my God, the guy that went to Cleveland, and you just said his name, it's in my head, Baker Mayfield. Yeah. We actually got to see him play. It was a couple of games, didn't he play? Whereas Wentz, he had a gutty performance, but it was against backups, in San Francisco in a game that they didn't really care about winning or losing. Yeah. But, I hope, again, I look at Wentz based on what he was doing in Philadelphia, and really, he was one of the best quarterbacks in the league at that time, but like I said, I have nothing but faith in McVay and Snead, and it seems like whatever they touch turns to gold, at least up to this point, and then I also heard that they're not they're not even going to the combine this year.
No.
So what do you think that means?
They're not going to the combine, but they got scouts that'll be there. They got other guys that'll be there. Because they didn't do it this year, and guess who we got? Puka Nacua. We got the trifecta. We got Puka Nacua. Well, no, what is the quadruplet? Whatever. You got trifecta. We got check this
Yeah,
out. So we got
something like that.
Puka Nacua. And see, the guy that's been, we talk about the O'Roy and D-Roy, the guy who didn't get heralded, but he was heralded by Baldy on Twitter and everything else, is Baldinger, is Steve Avila. Didn't get
Oh
as
yeah,
much
he
praise.
was.
He
So-
should have made the Pro Bowl. Another guy, Byron Young, right? He could have made. He could have. He was one of the better rookie, if not the best edge rusher in the league. And then of course Kobe Turner and Puka Nacua, 4 guys that are, and they didn't go to the combine. So yeah, if that formula works, that's fine. But they have they look at film. They got guys that they send out there, and they don't want to tip their hand. They know what they're doing. But back to you talking about Tutu Atwell. I just think he's a little small, man.
Oh, yeah.
I wish that he was a little bit bigger, because even next to, like, say, a Deshaun Jackson or a Cheetah, they're more muscular build, bigger frame. He's got this speed, but I think he's just too small. I'm with you, though. There's nothing wrong with getting him more involved and let him stretch the defense. I'm with you on that one.
Going over the top, or I've seen a lot of small guys. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh yeah. Like I said, kick return, punt returns. I've seen a lot of small guys, able to do that. I mean, I get it. I'm not saying that, he needs to be like a possession receiver or anything, but I mean, I think, it gives Cup and at least give the defense something to think about when you got all that speed. I just feel like he's underutilized,
Yeah,
if
for
you
sure.
can have Cup and Nacua, working underneath, and he could take a safety with him or a DB, any DB with him. I mean, it seems like it'll make Stafford's job just that much easier. Not every time, but just something. I mean, that's a facet of McVay's offense that I feel like he's kind of abandoned, really. Since he had Brandon Cook. I'm about to drop my grandbaby off right now, but I'm listening in. Give me one moment.
You, appreciate you, brother. Take care. But okay, yeah. So I definitely agree with that, Kenneth. Thank you for coming out, brother. If you have a chance, you can come back in. Tutu Atwell is small in stature, but that doesn't mean he can't be more of in the game plan. Anytime you have speed like that, you can't. There's no defense for that. You can try. You can scheme him. You can do crossing routes. You can do natural screens. Get him the ball. A lot of times it's also the attitude of the wide receiver. Not saying that he doesn't want to get the ball, but I don't know him personally, but it doesn't seem like he really like demanding the ball. Like, come on, coach, let me get in. I don't know. I don't see it. The attitude like of a cheetah. Just confidence personified. But I maybe in this next year, maybe he'll be he'll get more of a chance. Maybe he'll be more in the offense. We'll see. But yes, that speed, we could actually use easy touchdowns when you can use that speed, and it makes the other guys that more dangerous. But yes, indeed, you had a great take on that one. So let's look at our guy Puka Nacua. This is from a few days ago now, because I haven't been on. Puka Nacua at the All-Star game. And here he goes with first of all, let's start with the 3-point. Puka Nacua with the 3-point range. Here we go.
TSD is just triggering.
How about Parsons keeping it alive? Puka Nacua with the 4-point play. And then on the other end, a steal. 4 made Ruffles 4-point ridgeline shots. Oh, baby! And another!
Puka Nacua, and then we got Air Puka. Here we go.
Seen a 6'3" power forward before.
Oh, baby!
Wow.
Nacua
Wow.
with the exclamation point.
Puka is getting my MVP.
It's just ridiculous.
Just the dime from Wang. And then off the 1-2.
There he is. Here's another camera angle. LA Lakers. There's your power forward. No, we can't get him hurt. We can't get him hurt in the basketball. We can't get him hurt. So we were talking about my guy Kenneth about oh, actually, let me go back to a comment here. What's up, brother Joe? How you doing, man? Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you guys. They were I can't see the quote, the chat, but asking about the list if it's legit. Yeah, these are numbers straight off. They're pretty. They were posted in color of the best attendance, and yeah, they are legit. These are numbers that were gathered by the NFL as far as the 2023 season for fan attendance and total numbers. Yeah, those numbers are legit. It's a total package, so you don't know if that's a Ram fan or whoever fan, but that's a total number. So, but the numbers are legit. But yep. Let's see. SM says, Rudy, I have a question for you. What need do you want to see them address at 19? Great question. A left tackle? Can we trade up and get a left tackle? Or if not a left tackle, a superstar big cover corner, an edge rusher, linebacker. There's a few needs, but O-line, I would say O-line if it's available, but because that it starts with the guys up front, right? And it depends. And also too, it's hard for us to figure out what we're going to do because Les Snead and Sean McVay know what they're going to try to get in the free agency market. So whatever we don't get, then we get in the draft. So, but yep. I would love an O-line and or a big cover corner, man, lockdown corner. Maybe even try to move up, put a second round in a your first round, move up a few spots. If there's a good quarterback, maybe get him to back up Stafford. But they always come to you, so maybe not. Maybe not a quarterback. SM says Puka is a superstar. Yes, indeed, my guy Chewy Loco. Rudy, so what did the Rams do about getting a special teams coach? Hope we improve that area this season. Rams Super Bowl champions 59. And on that note, like I said, when I dropped my phone, SM says I hope Fuaga falls to 19. There you go. There we go. When I dropped my phone, I was just about to tweet the new additions to the coaching staff. Here are some of them: linebacker coach, offensive assistant coach, pass game specialist, Chili Davis, assistant special teams coach, quarterback coach, Dave, the big Ragoon, John Stracher, game management coordinator, Giff Smith, a defensive line coach and run game coordinator. And there's a bunch of LaFleur's coming back, a bunch of other coaches as well. Maybe we can just go into there. Hold on. I'll show you guys the rest. I was never able to post on my community page the all the rest of the hires because I dropped my phone and then half of the screen is gone. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Do. Hold on. Let me get that so I can post it here so you guys can see it. Yeah, it sucks to when your phone is jacked. All right, here we go. Let me share this with you guys. All right, let me see how it looks on your end. There we go. Perfect. All right, offensive coordinator returns for a second season. That's big time. I like that. Offense tight ends coach, pass game coordinator Nick Cayley. All right. Offensive assistant Rob Calabrese. All right. Offensive excuse me, assistant offensive line coach Jack Cromer. And yes, Ryan Wendell will be back for with the Rams. So huge thing there for our offensive line. Quarterback's coach Dave Ragoon. Offensive line coach Ryan Wendell returns. Yes, indeed. And give him a raise, baby. Ryan Wendell. Receivers coach, our guy Yarber is back. Running back coach Ron Gold. There we go. And also too for a second season. So it's nice to have a few key areas be back. Coaching staff. Offensive assistant pass game specialist Nate Shilhasi. All right. Defense safeties coach Chris Beek. Assistant defensive line coach AC Carter, second season returns. Outside linebackers coach Joe Coniglio enters the second season. Another guy coming back. Defensive assistant Mike Harris. Primarily working with secondary, Harris will enter his second season as defensive assistant for the Rams. Work with Darren Kendrick, please. Defensive line coach, run game coordinator Giff Smith. Defensive back coach, pass game coordinator Aubrey Pleasant. I like that. Second year. Inside linebackers coach Greg Williams, as we said before. Another addition of the after serving as Green Bay Packers pass game coordinator, comes over from the Packers. Special teams coordinator Chase Blackburn. Blackburn returns for his second season overseeing the Rams special team. Now, we didn't have the greatest special teams, so hopefully he'll do better. Rookie punter Ethan Evans finished the 2023 season averaging 10th most yards per punt in the NFL, 42.9, and earned a special teams player of the week honors week 11, averaging 52.6 per punt across 5 punts, with the longest of 65 in LA, 17-16 win over the Seattle Seahawks. There you go. Chili Davis, assistant special teams coach, comes over from Kansas City State. And other game management coordinator John Streicher. And there we go. So that's the end of that. There we go. And let's see. All right, let's get back to my clips. And again, thank you guys for coming in. So as I've told you guys before, and my guy Kenneth here, the Rams are reacclimating themselves to the LA fan base. They do what they can for the schools, minority businesses, fans in general, SoCal fans. And here they are at the farmers market for a Friday luncheon. And they actually call this, actually, hold on. Oops, what happened? Where's my clip? Dang it. Did I just, hold on, guys. I actually deleted it. All right. So Rams community, Rams at the flea market for a Rams luncheon and meet greet the fans and help out within the community. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Quinton Lake here, safety for the LA Rams. Today we're here on a wonderful Friday, serving the community at Lamert Park, having a great time, enjoying the company, and just giving service, which is important for all.
You gonna do it like that? On the Broncos, man? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
So they're doing like a food bank thing. So it's like a food bank thing, and for the Rams community, Ram fans are there. A couple of the young players, nice things that they do, and also too. Yeah, I didn't get a chance. I don't think I have my guy's picture up here. Did I add it? Ronnie, the Rivers runs deep. We did tender Ronnie Rivers. This picture drives me crazy. Why did you guys do that? Oh man, they did my guys dirty. Also, too, real quick. Again, this is the time when my phone went down. Thank you, thank you to our offensive lineman Brian Allen. Much luck and love. We're gonna go with Coleman Shelton. And so, thank you for everything that you did, man. Maybe we'll cross paths again. You never know. You never know. So, thank you so much. They released him, and let's see, where is it that I'm looking for? Oh, by the way, hold on. Here's the guy that put our guys in those Beverly Hillbillies clothes. Hold on. Greg Lauren. So I guess he's a fancy smancy designer. And he put our guys in the Beverly Hillbillies garb, man. Give me 5 minutes at a Goodwill and I could do the same thing. I don't know what the heck's going on out there. Oh man. When I saw that, I was like, what the heck is that? But back to we were talking about earlier about the attendance. So these are the figures as well that they go by. We are those numbers are good. San Francisco is in this one. Underneath the Rams, of course, but those are supposed to be compiled by an NFL entity that does that. So they are supposed to be legit offensive attendance rankings and stuff like that. And but hold on, I want to show you guys something. Let's see. Hold on. And so the Rams were releasing the a tribute to the Rams old school and color barrier breaker Kenny Washington. And so his jersey, they're a limited number. I was hoping maybe to get one, but I don't think it's going to work out. But Kenny Washington, he broke the color barrier with the Los Angeles Rams 1 year before Jackie Robinson did with the did the same thing in major leagues with the Dodgers. So they're doing a limited number of these jerseys, these throwback jerseys. So amazing, the Rams history and the Rams, and it's not just championships or great players, it's also great feats. And so that was one of the great things about the Los Angeles Rams is that team, this franchise, broke the color barrier in the NFL, along with Woody Strode, who later on came with the Rams also signed him. So props to him and Kenny Washington. Much love for them. And here's a clip I'm going to show you a little taste of it to get us hyped up before we go. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you, one of you guys. Hopefully my phone will come soon. Here we go. Check out this clip. It's a 4-minute clip, but it's really cool. Really great shots, and it's pretty cool. You'll find that on the Rams Twitter, Los Angeles Rams, Rams Cinema. Really cool, man. An awesome clip. So, all right, guys, I appreciate each one of you guys. Much love to each one of you guys, and we're gonna leave you with this. And this clip is funny. Social media, you gotta love them. As we always say, may the Ramelia be with you. Ramulators, mount up.
Elated Rams fans couldn't contain their excitement.
Love it! Love it!
All right, guys, have a great night. We'll see you guys soon. Today is Friday. Maybe we'll be back here on Sunday. All right, guys. Appreciate each one of you guys. Love each one of you guys. As we always say, may the Ramelia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up. All right, Dickerson, take us away.
Could not happen to a better bunch of guys. Matter of fact, I can't stand the 49ers. I talked to my friend Harvey. The fans.